our goal is to prove the conditional if P then if Q then R. We're given a single premise, namely if P and Q then R. There is a catch, however. We cannot use exportation in our proof. If we could, we can do this in just one step because, in fact, the premise and this conclusion are logically equivalent, and we just give this equivalency the name of exportation. So we'll have to resort to the other rules of equivalency in propositional logic. So how can we do this? I think we're going to have to move back and forth between the conditional, the if-then, to a disjunction with the or sentential connective. So we can do that. With line 1, we have a conditional, so we can get a disjunction from that. Line 2, we have, it is not the case that parentheses P and Q, close parentheses, or R, by the implication rule, line 1. So line 1 and 2 are logically equivalent. Notice the negation of a conjunction. We could apply De Morgan here. Thus for line 3, we can get parentheses, not P or not Q, close parentheses, or R. De Morgan, line 2. Notice that the goal partially is to get this if Q then R in parentheses, so we can regroup our parentheses here. Note that this is a disjunction, this is a disjunction, so the ordering of our groupings of the parentheses does not matter, it's associative, so we could apply the associative law or the associative rule. For line 4, we can say not P or parentheses, not Q or R, close parentheses, associative rule. Line 3, we have our disjunction. We could turn that into a conditional by implication. Line 5, if P, then parentheses, not Q or R, close parentheses, implication. Line 4, we have our disjunction. We could turn that into a conditional, and then we will get our desired conclusion. So 6, therefore if P, then if Q, then R, implication, line 5, and that concludes that proof. So in fact, we can use the other rules of equivalency to get this result. So we don't explicitly need exportation. We can derive it through the other rules.